Hi everyone, Tom was here back at it with another, a couple different things to open here today. I thought about doing these separately, but decided to combine them into just one video. This first one here is a send in for Mintage Authentic, and my apologies, not a send in, they put certain autographs up for sale, and I just grabbed one of the items that they had available for this person to sign. And the other one is kind of a somber. This is the Bambox Party Box. I know I wasn't the only person that kind of started out with Bam as kind of my first autograph mystery box. I did it during the pandemic. I really didn't really. I think I had maybe like two or three autographs before the pandemic, and now I have all of these. So Bambox, to their credit, did kind of start this whole magic carpet ride of collecting autographs and stuff. And even if you're not a fan of the Bambox, I'm sure at one point or another you did get an item from them that is worth keeping. But this particular one here is kind of their one, not really their farewell because they're closing in December. But this was their Bam Party Box that they announced a few weeks back. It's actually been sitting here on my table for a few weeks waiting to be opened. So we're going to get into this. Let's do it on Tom Was Here.
Hey, how do you like this? I'm Dan Israel, and you're watching Tom Was Here.
Okay, so we're going to start with the Mintych order, and admittedly, this was someone that if they were going to announce a signing for someone, I don't actually get a lot of autographs of ones that are like sending in for something or ordering something on there. Maybe I should do more than that, but this particular actress is in a movie, and the movie doesn't. I don't know if the movie flies if she's not as good as she is. There are a couple movies like this. One is actually Ready or Not with Samara Weaving, and basically it's an over the top concept, but it only flies because the actress is that good. This is the other one. I mean, obviously the Groundhog's Day thing has kind of been done to death as far as that is concerned, but with Happy Death Day, it was done exceptionally well, and the actress is Jessica Roth. So when Mintych put up a Jessica Roth pre-order, I was like, all right, I'm in for that. And I was trying to determine whether it was going to be the one of her like blowing out the candle or this one, and I ultimately decided on this one, 11 by 17, and there it is. Beckett authenticated. I did opt for the additional Beckett authentication, and I really like how that turned out. I was trying to figure out kind of the best one. I think this is the one with the axe. And yeah, she was terrific. She made these movies for me. I assume I'm not alone there in that regard. Because, like I said, certain movies they're an okay concept, but they don't really fly if the actress is not as good. And with her and with Samara Weaving in Ready or Not, there were two terrific movies led by two actresses that bought the whole concept, and just dialed in for those performances. And it's a shame that Samara Weaving does a ton of stuff, but she's been in some things, but like the certain things she's been in never kind of reached the heights, the Happy Death Day, as far as like her being like the main character. So I'd like to see her in more things, but was thrilled to get a autograph of hers. Now just a matter of where I'm actually going to put it. But yeah, they might actually make its way onto the wall here somewhere, because I have shuffled the wall, but I have not. I don't know if this is exactly a finished product. So this one here is the Bam Party Box, and I'll be honest, it's been sitting here so long, for a few weeks now, that I can't remember what the hook of it was. But it was the price of a Bambox. It was like $34.99, something of that nature. And they said they were filling it with a bunch of stuff. Some of you might call this a product dump, but there also had some drops and some other things in there. So I've never really gotten a like a major drop. I've gotten a couple ones in the previous fire boxes that were nice, like drops, but nothing like that was like ooh, like over the top drop wise. And I don't necessarily see anything here. There is a bunch of stuff in here though, so we're gonna get into it. Okay, first one here is I guess it's a prop, but it's a Hogwarts Express 9 3/4 station. I don't know what it is. It's metal, but yeah, I guess it's just like a hanging prop. Then a bunch of pins here. I've said on the record of my thoughts on pins for the most part. I don't collect them, and would probably sell off the ones should anybody be interested in these. I think I've had one of these ones before. Maybe not the glitter version. This is the limited to 99 version. And I'll be honest, I can't remember what that is from, even though I had it before. Anime, I'm not a super big anime fan. That's a common. This one's pretty cool. Like I said, if I did keep pins, I would keep this one. This is a Danny DeVito Penguin one. That's a pretty awesome one. But it is a regular common one. This looks to be, all pins have a limited one-time release, but I think this is just a common one. Might be an anime one. I'm not sure. Had this one before. This is from, blanking on what this is from, to be honest with you. I know it's something like obvious. Here's a horror one. This is a They Live. I think it's just a regular common one, but that's pretty cool. And this is a, I think is that a Constantine one, or is that, I'm blanking offhand with that, but it says it's gamer. But yeah, those are the pins. Nothing too over the top exciting there. There's a few of these stickers in here. They both look to be anime stickers. I do not. It's not for me. So if anyone's interested in those, then there is a. Is it a comic book? It might be a comic book. I think it's bagged and boarded here, like a Venom comic book. So far nothing super enchanting on this. I see there's a we got a Strode Realty. I guess it's a prop, but Strode Realty sign prop. It's made out of that like thin kind of like cardboard paper style. So nothing like, not that I was expecting much, but nothing where I was like, ooh, I didn't get the $100 bill like some people, got, or anything like that. Now here's a few art prints. This one is a Scream 6 art print, I believe, with the I Heart New York. I like the design. I don't collect too many art prints, but, that would be a cool one to keep there. There's a Flash one. This is 820 out of 1150. Oh, the Scream I Heart New York one, actually, I should clarify, is 86 out of 150. So it's a limited print on that one, which is cool. And then the Flash 820 out of 1150. Yeah. This is a Sailor Moon anime limited, I guess 493 out of 500. Is that limited for anime? I'm not sure what the count is. There's a Gambit standard one here, 316 out of 2500. Always kind of bummed out they never got Gambit to the big screen properly. He was always a lot of people's favorite X-Men of the cartoons growing up. And this is Evil Dead Rise. I still haven't watched that. 1002 out of 2400. So that I think is it for the art prints. And then we have 3 autographs here. Okay, first one here. I'm actually a big fan of this film. It's Kerr Smith from Final Destination. Always a big fan of Final Destination. I always had like the fun trivia that was a X-Files episode that they converted into a concept for a movie. That would have been a good X-Files episode. I would have been curious I wonder how that would have worked. Probably wouldn't have worked. That's why they made it into a movie. But I would have been fascinated by it. But Kerr Smith, that's actually not bad. I don't know if it's necessarily worth keeping, but it's still pretty cool. And then there's this one. It's I guess maybe the person that voiced Andy from Toy Story. I'm not familiar with who that is exactly. I'm gonna have to put the name in the comments because I really don't know what that is. And then last but not least here, and hopefully there's something good and nothing super like over the top, like enchanted, by what was in the box. But oh yeah, okay, all right. Now this is okay actually. I like this one. This is Henry Winkler. I met Henry Winkler at a Steel City Con, and this is a cool Henry Winkler. Yeah, so it's Henry Winkler from The Water Boy. Even has a Coach K inscription. I like the magazine cover style. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's worth it. That's worth the cost of the box for sure. Whether any of this other stuff kind of flies anywhere, hard to say. But this for sure kind of makes up for the value in that box. So yeah, that'll do it for the BAM party box, I guess you could call it, for Mintych Authentic Send In of Jessica Roth. Feel real happy to add her to my collection. And for the Bambox, I really wasn't sure kind of what to expect, and it's just a bunch of different kind of random items thrown into a box. There are a lot of stuff of that are going to be up for trade and sell. So if you're interested, please let me know in the comments down below. But guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to support me on Patreon like John Bailey did, you can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a Tomwashere t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, and the Pennsylvania Autograph Collectors Association. Links are in the description below. And then also Threads as well. Should this be something you're interested in, I am on there as well. So look for me. But guys, thanks so much for watching, and until the next mystery box or the next video, we will see you soon. But until then, bye everyone.